recently, this scheme which has been announced is Ayushman Bharat. Some people will know, some people will slowly get to know, but I'm sure that the beneficiaries are aware of that, because one of the issue which every common man was facing here was a common man on the street, I would say, that was medical issues and, uh, and hospitalization. And the government realized that it is something which actually is important for the weaker section of the society. And the scheme which has been announced was Ayushman scheme, which covers 50 crore people, like 500 million people out of 1,300 million, the population of the country, which is a big scheme. Again, it's a landmark scheme, which is being acknowledged by countries like USA. They are talking about this scheme and how beautifully which is being implemented, and to serve the actual expectation of the common man on the streets. There are many such schemes. I have a paucity of time because I have been shown that I am only left with 5 minutes. I can speak for hours about all the scheme which has been announced and how people have benefited. But let me, coming from a minority community, I will touch base this issue, because often people talk about that minorities have been neglected by Bharatiya Janata Party. Is it the case? If you really go and dig the report and all the information, you will realize in government job, the minorities representation from the Muslim community in particular I'm talking about, has gone up substantially in last 4.5 years. How it happened? It's by design? No. Because it is by process. Process like the government does not interfere, does not see whether your caste, creed, and religion when they distribute any resources or when they reward, because for them, citizen is a stakeholder, and there should not be any conflict between two citizens irrespective of their faith. That is the philosophy Bharatiya Janata Party follows, and that's why the representation of Muslim has gone up. We do not tom-tom, unlike Congress Party, who feels that they are the only one who actually protect or safeguard the interests of the Muslim community. Second thing, like I'll give one example. Under Ujjwala scheme, the free gas connection, and Mudra scheme, again, is a loan which is being given to the weaker section of the society. Who are the beneficiary? Under Ujjwala scheme, the representation of Muslim in India is maybe in terms of population is 15%. But the actual beneficiary of under Ujjwala scheme is more than 25%. How it is possible? Because we do not see the name. We do not want to see the name. It is the process which we follow, and anybody who is eligible, irrespective of their religion, faith, caste, creed, they should get the benefit. And that is the principle which we have followed. And beautifully, the Honorable Prime Minister, the focus he had since beginning of having all-inclusive development, growth, and approach, so that the beneficiaries are the common citizen of this country, and that is what is happening. So all the policies which he has announced, all the schemes which he has announced, which has come, that does take time to bed in. It has been being understood by the bureaucracy. It is being implemented, but it takes time for it to really realize by the commoner or common man on the street. The schemes have been appreciated. In fact, I was talking about US. I mean, Mr. Kerry, when he was visited India, he acknowledged it, and he said that this scheme of this approach and vision of Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas of the Honorable Prime Minister is something which is exemplary. And this is definitely going to help the common man and every citizen of this country, because every single scheme, be it for women, I mean, I don't know how many schemes I can speak now because of paucity of time, but for women, for the youth, like a stand-up and a startup scheme. Then there is so many other schemes for a sports person, for retired army officers, for pensioners, for farmers. We have addressed the concern of everyone. And that is purely because the philosophy of the Bharatiya Janata Party is to empower its citizen, take care of the last man on the queue, and his interest needs to be safeguarded so that the country progresses, and in the process, the beneficiaries should be the people of this country and every stakeholder of the country. Thank you.